The department store was old, really old. Dust covered everything. Cobwebs hung from every corner. The lights flickered, shadows danced. It was like a spooky movie, but scarier. No one went there much anymore, except Timmy. Timmy liked the shadows. He liked the way the mannequins stared at him with their blank eyes. It was like they had secrets. Timmy's mom told him to stay away. "It's creepy," she'd say. Timmy didn't think so. He liked creepy. Creepy was fun. Timmy loved exploring the store. He liked the way his footsteps echoed in the big empty rooms. He liked the smell of dust and old things. It was like traveling back in time. He pretended he was an explorer, discovering lost treasures. He'd run his fingers along the dusty shelves, imagining the stories behind each object. One day Timmy saw something strange. A mannequin, a lady with a feather boa, seemed to have moved. Just a little. But enough. Timmy stopped. He stared. Timmy rubbed his eyes. Had he seen that right? The mannequin's hand? It was in a different position. He could have sworn it was. He took a step closer. He held his breath. He didn't want to scare it. Or maybe he did. He wasn't sure. The mannequin didn't move. Timmy stared at it, hard. He waited for what felt like hours. But it was probably only minutes. Still, nothing. Maybe he was just imagining things. Timmy continued exploring, but he couldn't shake the feeling that someone or something was watching him. He kept glancing back at the mannequins. Their blank eyes seemed to follow him. He reached a corner, he turned it quickly, and gasped. The mannequins, a whole group of them, were arranged in a circle like they were having a meeting, and they weren't in the same positions as before. Timmy's heart pounded. He backed away slowly. He bumped into something. He turned around. It was another mannequin, but this one was different. It was closer, too close. Timmy froze. The mannequin's face was so close he could see the cracks in its painted skin. Its eyes, once blank, seemed to glint in the dim light. "Hello?" Timmy whispered. The mannequin didn't answer, but its head tilted to the side, just slightly, like it was curious. Timmy wanted to run, but his feet wouldn't move. He was frozen in place, trapped by the mannequin's gaze. Suddenly the lights flickered back on. Timmy blinked, blinded by the sudden brightness. When he could see again, the mannequin was gone. He looked around. The other mannequins were gone too. The store was empty, just like always. Timmy took a deep breath. He must have imagined it all. It was just a dream. That's what he'd tell himself. But deep down he wasn't so sure. He could have sworn he saw the mannequins move. He could have sworn he heard a whisper.